wrap up. So you've got 4 chapters behind you. Next week you'll be preparing for your exam and taking your first exam. But let's talk more a little bit about chapter 4. And I told you, understanding gross income, taxable income, for AGI, from AGI, tax liability, income tax due. You have to be familiar with that terminology. Even more important, when you get ready to take the exam, you need to be familiar with the terminology so you know what I'm asking. One of the most common questions that we'll say AGI, 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 and people stop, wait, what is that? Well, in the world of tax, AGI is so common to us, we forget. Other people don't know what that means. It's adjusted gross income is what that means. And so you start with gross income. So if you have someone's W-2 that they get from their employer, it's going to have box 1, taxable income, federal gross income. And we start with that number. And then we have what's called 4 AGI deductions. And so we take those deductions, they're noted in your textbook, and from that we have AGI, or adjusted gross income. Then we have from AGI that gives us taxable income. So understanding the difference in those deductions is incredibly important as you begin talking to other people about taxes, working with other tax preparers, analyzing tax returns. Maybe you go work at a bank and your job is to review tax returns to give loans. So you've got to be familiar with what we mean by that. So if I look at a 2018 1040, box 1 is my wages, salaries, and tips. That comes from a W-2. Then I have interest, dividends, IRAs, pensions, and annuities, Social Security, and that gives me my total income. And then line 7 is my adjusted gross income, and those come from Schedule 1. And so they've changed that up on us a little bit, but that can be seen again in your textbook. You can look them up online, but just understanding what we mean by AGI, for AGI, from AGI, and so forth is incredibly important as we move forward and as you prepare for your upcoming exam.